What up, you guys? It's Rafael here. And if you're new here, I run an online TCG business, stopscollectibles.com, from the basement of my house in Illinois. And in this channel, I show you the ins and outs of running an online TCG business, as well as collecting, investing, and everything TCG as a whole. Today, we are talking about Mega Evolutions because there is a lot going on with Mega Evolutions. There has been so much new delays or issues, if you want to call them that. New delays on top of the already existing delays. Apparently, there's quality control issues, there's supply issues, there's so much going on with Mega Evolutions. And as you guys already know, this is ME01. This is the base set of Mega Evolutions that is about to release, entering a brand new era. And we're gonna dive into all that right now, and I'm gonna try to the best of my ability, explain what this could potentially mean to the Mega Evolution set that's coming out in a week from now, and how you could be potentially impacted with everything that's going on, because I think that we're all gonna feel it if this doesn't get resolved in the next 5 to 6 days. The true question here is the set investable? Should you be dumping a ton of money into the ME01 Mega Evolution set coming out? And what does this supply and all these issues could potentially do to the set here in the coming days? So before we get into the actual issues and what all is going on with this set right now, there's one thing that's very important to notice about this Mega Evolution set in particular, and that is that while yes, it is a base set, and I hear a lot of people talk about it as if this is a base set, ME01, and it shouldn't be taken out of proportion in terms of, like, you know, throwing too much money at it, or like investing in it, or just trying to go too crazy on it because it is ME01 base set. While I somewhat agree with that, and yes, it is true, it is a base set, and usually base sets are known to be the lower end in terms of quality of every single era. They usually are not the best performers in terms of investing, or in terms of the card values that they have. But I will say that this particular base set, in my opinion, is one of the best base sets we've had in a very long time. It is definitely better than the Scarlet and Violet base, and it's definitely better than Sword and Shield base. Sun and Moon, maybe we could argue there that it's better, because Sun and Moon does have the Umbreon GX and a couple Umbreon GXs in there. It's I don't know if it's better than XY. XY has the Venusaur and the Blastoise that, in my opinion, are really great cards in that base set, but it is up there. It is for sure up there in terms of the card, the quality, the ultra rares that they're putting into these Mega Evolution sets. In my opinion, look really good. The illustration rares, the SARs. I think it has potential with the Lucario and the Gardevoir in it. So just put that in the back of your head as we go through a lot of these issues that are currently happening with this base set a week from release. So the first thing that we have with Mega Evolutions is the already known delays. We already knew that we were going to have the 60-40% wave split, right? We already knew the Pokemon was going to throw 60% into the market at release, and then because they're not able to print to demand, or to have it already, I guess, they're going to do a 40% wave 2 later on. That later on, we really don't know when. Nobody really seems to have a exact date, but that was already known, and that's been known for several weeks now. The new thing that just resurfaced within the last couple of days is that now Pokemon is saying that they are being delayed on the first wave. So that 60% wave that's already split in 60-40 apparently is being delayed to the point where card shops are not going to get their product in time to fulfill pre-orders that they promised to the people that are expecting the product on release day, or to even fulfill the product that they're supposed to release in store on release day. And this is not a delay from distribution. This is a delay from Pokemon Company to distribution, which now it's causing a delay from distribution to the card shops. And I went out and I talked to a couple of my local card shops, and that is in fact something that they keep hearing themselves. So I actually was able to confirm this. There's also other card shops that are in different states that I pre-order from, and they're in the same boat. They're basically saying they don't know if they're going to be able to fulfill all of the pre-orders, and they don't know how much they're going to get on the wave 1 because they're hearing that there's delays. So that's definitely an issue, because you and me both know that if there's this many delays and there's not enough product on day 1 for this brand new Mega Evolution set, when we have everybody wanting to pick up these products to rip open, to collect, to keep sealed, and so much people wanting the products because the brand new set, and there's not enough product available, it's already caught 60% as it is, that could potentially cause a influx in price, and it's not going to be a good one. So I think I'm very nervous about Mega Evolutions because of this. Now, that's one issue related to delays. There's another issue now that several shops keep talking about not selling. These are shops that haven't done any pre-orders. They usually just sell on day one or on the weekend of release as they receive their products from distribution. And they are now saying that they're not going to sell anything that they get from the wave one until they get their wave two. They're essentially waiting until wave two to see how much allocations they're getting as a whole, and then decide at what price points they're going to sell, because they really want to see the full picture, as opposed to selling everything during wave one and then they're having to wait for wave two. And then if wave two doesn't come out until who knows when, they're basically playing a waiting game. And a lot of car shops and businesses don't really want to do that. The ones that did took pre-orders ahead of time really don't have an option. But now if that's even delayed, then we're all dead in the water, essentially. So we're really going to have to see how it all plays out. Now, as you all may know, a lot of people, car shops, and especially in YouTube, there's a lot of people that get product early. No, they're not stealing the product. They're not doing anything illegal. Usually, Pokemon Company has a marketing way of giving product early to a lot of Pokemon YouTubers and a lot of shops as a way of incentivizing or putting marketing out to the people that want to get like a glimpse of the product, so that it sells out on day one. Not like they need it, but that's been happening ever since I've been around in the hobby. There's usually people and Pokemon YouTubers that get product early. Car shops get product early for the game pre-release kits, so the people that go in and rip early, a week or two early during the game event, or what are they called? I think they call them pre-release events or whatever, and they get like build and battle booster bundles, and they get to rip and they get to play on a pre-release play weekend, if you want to. I think that's what they call them. And so we know there's a lot of product that's being put in the market right now for Mega Evolutions. That's why you're seeing a lot of people posting their pools and seeing that they're already ribbon packs, because this is happening or already happened last weekend, and you're probably going to see more this weekend. Now, this segues into our next issue, and that is the quality control issue. Because we already know that there's product on the market, there's been a ton of people complaining about the quality control. We're talking about issues with the packs, issues with the cards. It has gone as far as some people at car shops finding out that some of their booster boxes that came directly from distribution have come in a different language. And I'll put some screenshots of that here. Some of them in German, some people got some in Spanish, which is crazy. It's just so much going on right now that it just doesn't make sense. How is it possible that Pokemon Company is able to mix two languages into a pre-order in an English TCG card shop? It just doesn't make any sense. It does show that they are pushing the envelope in terms of printing to demand, and they are trying to rush things out, because these quality control issues wouldn't be happening if they weren't rushing things as much as they are now to try to get the product out and fulfill the demand. So as you can see, there's a lot going on with this brand new set coming out. It is not the biggest set of the era. If Pokemon Company is not able to get ahead the wave one inventory that is supposed to hit the market, we may see prices climb up fairly quickly. And even though, yes, it is a ME01 set, and yes, it is the first set of the Mega Evolution block, and it's not as strong of a set, again, all of these things combined together, in my opinion, it feels that they're pointing towards not enough product being available. Like I said, it's already being cut 60-40. Now we have delay issues. Now we have people that are not even willing to sell until they get the wave 2. Now we have German boxes instead of English. There's so much chaos going on right now that I just can't quite put my finger on it. And personally, like you guys already know, I don't have distribution access. I don't have product available. Let me rephrase that. I now have distribution access. I'm not able to get the Pokemon products that I can give to the shop, topscollectibles.com. While I will have ETBs and bundles and packs available, I don't know how much of it. And because of all these delays that are happening from the Pokemon Company, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to have it on release day or on the release weekend. If I do, just make sure you go to topscollectibles.com, scroll to the bottom, there's a form where you can subscribe to our email list. It is free to you, and that's how we announce the arrival of the new products. We lock down the website, we give you the password, you log in on the day off, type in the password, and that's how you enter, and the boxes will be limited. How we've done it every single time since day one. But again, just follow us on Instagram and sign up to the email list. That's how the best way for you to find out if we're gonna get the product or not. If something changes, I will post it on Instagram. But as of right now, everything's looking fairly chaotic, in my opinion. And I wish I had a straight answer when it comes to the product I will have available for you guys, but I honestly don't. And these are the things that you have to keep in mind when you run an online TCG business or a card shop or anything that has to do with TCG, because you are at the mercy of distribution and Pokemon, right? And if the product is delayed or your hands are tied, right? You can't really do anything, but because you are at the forefront, you're the one that takes the heat from the customers, complaining that you don't have the product, and they're now forced to go to TCG Player or eBay and pay outrageous amount of money. I'm like, I can't really do anything about it, honestly, other than wait it out and hope for the best in the times to come. It is crazy times right now. My advice is to anybody that's looking to buy Mega Evolutions, or if you're just a casual collector, you just want to collect a master set, my advice is to wait it out. Like I've said it before, patience will outrule or outweigh whatever craziness are happening in the short term, because again, the product will be available at some point. When is that? We don't know, because again, it's being split, it's been delayed, issues, and all this stuff going on. But in my opinion, if you wait it out, if you have the ability to wait it out, you will find better entry points and you will find product available at MSRP or slightly above in the future after the set releases. If the set does delays for, let's say, a week because nobody was able to get it on Friday, or only a few shops was able to get it on Friday from distribution, then we're gonna have a fairly chaotic time. I will have Inferno X, that is the Japanese version of Phantasmal Flames that also comes out on Friday. I will have that available. I will be posting that sometime, I want to say Thursday or Friday, available as a pre-order, although boxes won't ship until the following week, as we've done it before. And that will be readily available, and I know that's going to be a super exciting set. I'm planning on doing some box breaks for that one here on the channel, as well as the Mega Evolution, if we're able to get any ETBs or booster boxes of that. I hope this was somewhat informational for you guys. I know a lot of things that I said in this video were probably already covered by a lot of people. I just wanted to try to compact it all into one video. We're a week from release. There's a lot going on. And I just wanted to make sure that everybody is aware of everything that's going on, especially if you're somebody that buys from topshelfcollectibles.com. That is essentially what we're doing for our shop and what I am doing personally. It is tough. Times are hard right now with everything going on for sealed product. I will have a free giveaway of Mega Evolutions, but I can't get that done. I've been planning on putting that out, but I can't get that done yet until I know if I'm going to have the product. So if you haven't done so already, go to _collectibles on Instagram. Give us a follow. We'll be posting a giveaway there shortly after the release of Mega Evolutions for you guys to be able to get a chance at getting some free boxes there. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you enjoyed the content, leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this issue, Mega Evolutions, what you're planning to do with Mega Evolutions. Are you master setting it? Are you just going after the sealed products? Let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys are planning to do. And as always, stay positive, keep your head up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.